Welcome to our Ayurveda talk. We are going to have a talk tonight about ADD, ADHD. I have addressed this topic before, but we're going to talk about it a little bit different because I am not kidding. Almost every day I meet somebody, and I'm not talking kids, adults, that are saying, oh yeah, I have ADD. I have ADHD, I have ADD. Well, first of all, part of why everybody has ADD, and it's getting so overprescribed to people that what people don't realize is that it's a diet lifestyle issue. It's a diet lifestyle issue, period. I had a child that was extreme ADD, ADHD, extreme, to the point to where his teacher had to give him a standing desk because he literally could not sit. And fortunately, the one teacher that was able to do that, she had 5 boys at home. So she understood that boys are more physical, they are more tactile, and that's normal. It is not normal to put kids into schools the way that we do. It's not normal. It's not normal to expect a small child to sit in a seat all day long. And then we go in our school district and take physical education away. So we're going to talk about how Ayurveda looks at ADD specifically, because that's the one that most people say, I have ADD. So first of all, attention deficit disorder means you can't focus. So what does that mean? It means hyperactivity. Not being able to focus is another way of saying you're scattered. What is scattered? Scattered means you have a lot of air. And if you're in Chinese medicine, they would say wind, right? You don't have a nice breeze or, a gentle breeze. You have a windy day. That's what ADD is. It is literally people with ADD, their mind is darting around all over the place. It's called the monkey mind, another word for it, the monkey mind. So ADD means that somebody can't focus. That's vata. It means that they have an ether-air imbalance and they're just dealing with all of the vata stuff, typical vata stuff. Can't focus, can't sit down, constantly moving. And they love it, by the way. They love to move. So how do we help somebody who has vata? Well, you apply opposites. And here's what I hear from all these ADD people, all these people that are supposedly ADD, and they've been all diagnosed, by the way, by their doctor. The doctor's ADD, and everybody's go-to is medication or caffeine. This is what this person today told me. Oh yeah, I have ADD. This is an adult. She's in her almost 50. I have ADD. Thank God for caffeine. But she is a high pitta person. High pitta, high vata people really shouldn't have caffeine. It overstimulates and it dries them out. They already have those issues, right? They already get dried out easily because fire, if you're too close to a fire, it's going to burn and dry you out. Vata, air, in space, it's going to dry you out. There's no moisture there. Okay, so we've got to make sure that we help to settle vata energy by bringing in meditation. You've got to have stillness. And they always say, oh, I can't meditate. The people who say they can't meditate are the ones that need it the most. So you start out with, I'm just going to give myself stillness for 2 minutes. Everybody can do that. And then you build. You build from there. The other thing that you need is exercise. You want to exercise. Exercise helps all that hyperactivity energy. It gets it out. It helps ground the body. It helps integrate the body. It's a mind-body thing, right? Exercise is somatic. It's helping the body be more integrated. It's a way of releasing stress. So daily exercise is important. We need to bring exercise back into our schools. Got to bring it in. Food is a big deal. And this is the thing I noticed with my son, because my son, you guys, I had a difficult pregnancy with him. I was throwing up the whole time. I swear to you, he was difficult right from day one, even in the womb. He was a challenge. Not so much his personality, but just like I got to know my neighbors in my neighborhood because they said, oh yeah, you're the one that's always chasing your son up the street. And I was literally chasing my son up the street because he was that hyper. Boom, out the door, running all over the place. Okay, so food is a big deal. And I really made these adjustments with my son. I took him off anything that could have any possibility of taking him out of balance and causing hyperactivity. So one of the things that was popular when he was in school was all of those juice drinks, the Capri Suns and all of those. Well, they're artificially flavored. They have artificial colors. Anything with artificial, anything, preservatives, artificial colors, sweetened up the wazoo. You can't give that to your kid. You can't give it to and you need to stay away from it as an adult. So your food matters, and you want to bring in that Vata food list. More grounding food that's going to calm Vata, settle everything, help build strength and stamina. So we get away from all of the high sugar, high preservatives, artificial anything. You can't have it. No junk food, none. Can't do it. And all of those ADD people, they're all like doing Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry, that's junk food. It's junk food. Okay. In-N-Out Burger, that's junk food. I don't care how fresh it is. I used to like get into like a conversation with my son's girlfriend, and she would say, oh, well, it's made fresh every day. It's crap. It's crap. It's not helping you build healthy tissues. Okay, so no sugar, no sugar. All right, so those are the big things. You got to meditate. You got to exercise. You got to change your diet, right? You have to eliminate all artificial stuff. Okay, here's the other thing. You have to have a routine. When you are dealing with scattered energy, routine. You go to bed at night at the same time every night. You get up at the same time. You eat your meals at the same time. You will help that scattered energy so much. Create a routine. That helps lack of focus. That helps attention deficit. Anytime you create change in your schedule, you are contributing to the scatteredness of your mind. You are. Okay, so you want to be grounded. Stop. Be still once in a while. Be still before you go into an activity. Set an intention. So if you know you're going to be getting in your car and driving to work, you stop. You take a deep breath and you set an intention. I'm going to drive today with ease. That's stillness. Okay, so you bring in ways of grounding the body. Really important. And that settles the mind. They're connected. They're connected. How you feel your body matters. And that is the biggest thing that I see with people is they're just eating all the wrong stuff. No more energy drinks. No more Red Bull. All that stuff all these young people are drinking. I met this guy yesterday. This was like interesting. He's a vegetarian. Really cares. But yet he's addicted to soda. I'm like, what? What do you care about if you're drinking soda? Do you really care? Do you really care about what you're putting into your body? Because I would think that if you're choosing to be a vegetarian, you care. So if you really care, get all that stuff out of your diet. It's a big deal. So all you people who are ADD, there are ways of managing it. Ayurveda treats it as a Vata imbalance. That's it. It's so easy. It's so easy. You can get help with this. You do not need to be on medication. I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying one way or the other, but I'm telling you, Ayurveda knows how to deal with it. Okay, so that's our talk for tonight.